Welcome, welcome, welcome back, guys. Our internet seems to be getting progressively worse at the minute. Apologies about that, guys. It probably also isn't helping that one of my housemates is playing like D&D with other people like over the internet downstairs, so there's like probably there's a fair bit of internet use going on right now. However, yes, it's March, Mike, not May, 29th of March. Ryan, are you still awake? No, they're using like a thing called House Party or something. Ryan, we have a really good candidate for the Navy. Who's got the same marshal as you, but is actually like, if I show you him, he has 2 skills that are related to naval movement. So I'm thinking that we put him in charge of the Navy and move you to the commander of the Spartan Reserve Army. What do you think? Works for me. Cool. Right. Let's replace you with Phrynikos in the Navy. We'll replace Leonidas with... Why can't I see Ryan's character? Who the fuck is he? For God's sake. Oh, okay, we've sacked Megara. What do we want to do with Megara, guys? Can you sponsor the new Admiral, Mike? Yes, you can indeed. I'll do that in a second. You won't be able to for like 6 months to a year. I see. Rome. Roam freely, says Mike. Alright, let's do that. We are going to invoke our now dead god king Arius, our god of war, for some extra discipline for our armies. Alright, for the time being then, we shall put the reserve army under the command of Kephisophon Gorgid, I guess. Because we're going to need Leonidas out so that we can transfer him to the Royal Spartan Army at some point. This somewhat disrupts our campaign, god damn it. Oh fuck, there's 15,000 enemies coming down there. Run the fuck away. Try and capture that. Yeah, they have a cooldown for switching commanders. That's probably the trade-off between having really old people in command of your armies. Influence of the Agiad family. The fate of the kingdom and that of the Agiad family is and always will be intertwined. It is therefore a matter of great urgency that there are currently not enough Agiad persons of quality ready to shoulder the responsibilities of state. Recognizing our plight, 2 of our loyal clients have offered to fill the place that currently cannot be filled by anyone of the right birth. Phrynikos Philaidai and Kephisophon Gorgid both offered to be adopted. But I think we're going... No, you were the one who said, Mike, that we were going to try and get a marriage before we go for adoption. So it backfired, your plan. However, we will get you adopted here with Phrynikos Philidae. Let's get that onto the sheet. So it is Phrynikos. Phrynikos Philidae. There we go. Alright, Mike, you are, as of now, sponsoring 30-year-old Phrynikos Philidae, who is the Admiral of the Spartan Navy. He is an Oar Master and a Sea Dog. He has 11 Martial, 6 Finesse, 6 Oratory and 3 Zeal. And this is your fleet, the Spartan Navy. 15 Liburnians, which are not great ships, but of course it's also up to you how you want to conduct things, whether you want ramming tactics or boarding tactics or what kind of assault. Like, this is all up to you. Don't know which way you want to do it. The formation and stuff is up to you too, although when you've got 15 of the same ship it doesn't particularly matter, but we'll do ramming for now to lower the chances of getting more ships. Very well. Which tactics do you want? Harassment. Very well. Alrighty. Let's see where we're at up here. We've taken that. Can we take that? Looks like we can. Can we appoint? No. It's almost the 29th of March. I'm trying to watch the date and watch the friggin' war and everything else. Alright, we're going to hold where we are until we get to the 29th of March. There we go. Right. Hello. Would you care to marry Leonidas? Alright, Leonidas now has a wife, Phanagora Iacchidae. We can get rid of that now. The Epirot House have graciously accepted our offer of royal marriage. Phanagora Iacchidae has travelled to Sparta in order to meet her betrothed, Leonidas I Agiad. May our two nations prosper as a result of this mutual display of affection. Time to pump out a full battalion. Jesus. Alright, let's go fight over here. Wow, their morale is garbage. We just decimated them. Apparently the first Nauticon of Oreos is in the waters near us, with 10 ships. Mike, feel free to issue orders for the Navy, if you wish. We will destroy them. Alrighty. The Spartan Navy is going to go fight the first Nauticon of Oreo, or Aureus. Here we go. Apparently decimating the absolute shit out of them. I think you lost 2 ships. Crisis in Macedon. The recent death of the Macedonian ruler has caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country. Eager to take advantage of this situation, numerous lackeys, pretenders and legitimate claimants to the throne have risen up to bear arms against their newly crowned basileus, Dion I Antipatrid. As the nation of Macedon is of interest to us, it might be that we can exert certain influences over the more rowdy pretenders in the hope of plunging their nation into further turmoil. Wow, okay, so Macedon's suffering a succession crisis. Support a rowdy pretender. How do we find the pretenders, Mike? Or is it just in diplomacy somewhere? You have to go down their character list? Jesus. He is a pretender to become Basileus. There we go. Wow, he's got a shitload of wealth. And a lot of prominence. Sparta pays 5 aggressive expansion. Alright, there we go. We'll inspire the disloyalty of Alexandros. Screw it. That'll do. He's the most powerful of the lot of them anyway. Why have I still got this Macedonian screen going on? There we go. My Basileus! The battle of Sinus Laconicus. The forces of Aureus are fleeing. We lost no ships while they lost 1 ship. You have won a victory, Mike. And apparently gained their ship, because you now have 16. What do you want to do? Dock and heal. Very well. Oh, here they come with 20,000 Macedonians. This is going to be a tough fight. I think we've lost this one. Yeah, we're definitely losing this. Time to retreat. Time to retreat. I would like to retreat. Oh, fuck. Run away! Go to a fort, it gives you an advantage. The Olympic Games! One of them is our admiral, and the other one is a rando. Lissa, you haven't adopted anyone, we can't send you. Or sponsored anyone, rather. Send the rando. Yes, I think we shall send Rando Sosiclid. Off you go, Rando. Ryan, we couldn't change you. We couldn't put you in charge of the army just yet because apparently there's a cooldown on switching commanders. How long does it take, goddammit? The preeminent Demophanes Euryclid. Some say that throughout Sparta there is one constant. The deeds and character of Demophanes Euryclid precede him. From the villas of the capital to the shabbiest border town, Demophanes has risen to great prominence and a position as a public servant and aristocrat, and through his legendary private soirees has the ear of everybody worth knowing in Sparta. He could no doubt make a useful domestic ally. Leonidas is loving, obsessive, has vision, and is forgiving. He's not very brutal, really, is he? Yes, there is a Macedonian army on Crete. 15,000 of them. But to be honest, as long as... Did I forget to favourite your chat? Yes, I did. As long as Phrynikos keeps them on Crete, they're not going to do too much damage. What do we think here, guys? Shrugs and splashes in the ocean. Helpful. Let's invite him to an exclusive banquet. And I would really like to be able to change my fudging commanders to the people I want. I mean, no, he's not dying. Apparently the war's over. Did they peace out? I think they fought. I think Kydonia signed a white peace by the looks of it, because they still have their territory. Mother fudger. Alright, well, we didn't gain any territory, but at least now we can switch our commanders over without further losses. Rome would like to import livestock from the province of Achaia. That would actually give us a bonus to pop promotion speed too. A good sneaky move when you have two generals. Send the lower level first and see what tactic they are using. Then pause the game and change the tactic of the higher level general to beat the enemy. I see. Yes. Mike says yes. We're going to trade with Rome. We are also going to... I don't think we technically need to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. The great temple of Zeus, as well as the athletic festival in his honor, have long been under the thumb of Elean barbarians or one of their overlords. It is an affront to the deity as well as to the Greek world at large that the festival and temple is not under the rulership of someone of true Greek stock, an affront we should put an end to. It is well known fact that Zeus favours Sparta. I'm going to start that. Bicon Spartakid has died of a heart attack, age 81. He was the head of the Spartakid family. Tragic. We're also going to grab rebuilding Argos. Though Argos was once a strong adversary fighting us for dominance of the Peloponnesus, we have conquered the city and focused our efforts on rebuilding the infrastructure so it can be a powerful boon to our nation. To our surprise, the Argives seem quite pleased with our effort and have become more appreciative of our rule. A nascent friendship between our peoples. Cool. The Olympics has been concluded. We did not win. Zeus favors anything. Oh dear. Feel like we should be able to beat these guys. They're in a defensive league with Petrai. Yeah, I'm not afraid of them. Let's move the Royal Spartan Army up there, and the Spartan Reserve Army up there as well. Hey, Demodamus can now be put in command of the reserve army, so we'll switch him over. And Leonidas can be put in command of the Royal Spartan army. So we will do that. Influence of the Agiad family. Apparently, more people are talking about being adopted. Why does it say he hasn't got a spouse? We just got him a spouse. Didn't we? And I'm sure we got him a spouse in the last game. I don't know what's going on with Leonidas, but it seems like he's glitched to me. We may have to adopt somebody here because we've definitely twice got him a wife from Epirus, and they've just disappeared. So Phrynikos Philidai is screaming, please adopt me. We only have two choices, Ryan. Well, actually, that's not true. We could manually go and choose who we want to adopt. We're going to say neither of them and then go choose who we want to adopt. Let's do it that way. Because we are going to have to adopt someone. Leonidas is 62 years old. Lowly peasant, lowly pheasant. You can't actually adopt out of a major family anyway. All of our options are these people. So Ryan, we cannot adopt you because you're a member of a different family. Because you were already adopted by them. Josh! Welcome to the stream, buddy! I think for me it's between Phrynikos Philidai and Kephisophon Gorgid, because Kephisophon is 8 martial, 6 finesse, 4 charisma, 7 zeal, and is a polymath, so I don't know quite what that actually is. He's intelligent and honest, which, don't forget that Leonidas is loving, obsessive, founder and forgiving. Phrynikos is 11 martial, 6 finesse, 6 charisma and 3 zeal, and is an ore master and a sea dog. Quick question, do eggs go on burgers? No. No, they do not. No, they absolutely do not do that. And it's not what eggs do. Burger, aged white cheddar, and an egg. It was amazing. No. No. No, I'm not having it. No. 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 I mean, you are younger, Mike, but only by 6 years, and Leonidas is 62. Which one of you is the more... Kephisophon's more loyal. Kephisophon's more popular. Kephisophon is more prominent. And he has a bigger power base. I think Kephisophon wins. And a bigger beard. I mean, yep, there you go. He wins. We're going to adopt Kephisophon. By taking in Kephisophon as a member of the royal family, we have no doubt done him a great favour. Shall he also be allowed to change his last name? Yeah, because we kinda need him to continue the name, so... Son. One family, one name. I think... Oh, Jesus. I just put the guy who's currently babysitting the reserve army as the new heir. So now... I feel like he should be the one commanding the main army. Because there's only two ways we do this. Either he stays with the reserves and the Basileus commands the main army, or he commands the main army because the Basileus is old, and we put like Ryan in charge of the reserves. But if we do that, we're going to have to take him out of the reserve army and wait so we can put him back into the main one again. Which one was option 2? I forgot. I don't know what order I said them in. Put him on the Royal Army after the upcoming war. What, and let Leonidas just, like, chill? To be fair, Leonidas is only 8 martial, and his character is not particularly, like, doesn't seem particularly militaristic. So I'm okay with... I was going to have it where the king's in command of the main army, the heir is in command of the second main army, and then if we have future ones, like, random people can command those. But that was before I realised that if the king pops his clogs in the middle of a war... shuffling the generals around is a problem. So, given that Leonidas is not particularly militaristic, I think we're going to give Kephisophon the Royal Spartan Army. Which means the Spartan Reserve Army is going to go to Demodamas Sosiclid. And it helps if you click the right frigging button. Right, we'll put Demodamas in command of the Reserve Army, now. And then when we can, we're going to move... the heir, Kephisophon, to the Royal Spartan Army. Serdia is requesting to import olives. You know what? Economy, fleet maintenance down, fort maintenance down, army maintenance down. Let's make some cash. Also, Corey, hit up 112 for the overlay. Yes! Yes! 112 David Lax is where I got that overlay from. Which, to be honest, I did not realise at all was on during the Bratva stuff. It shouldn't have been on, but whoop-de-doo. Shit happens, I guess. Okay. Elean barbarians, we have received word from the people of Olympia. Though they are not outright asking us to free them from their current overlords, we can glean from their latest messenger that it is in fact what they want us to do. If the omens are favouring a Spartan intervention, then we will acquiesce. We already had a claim on Olympia anyway, but that's fine. I mean, I don't know, Laxi can get you sorted out. I don't know, I can't even remember what he did for me. Is it, did it get posted in LEO chat? Alright. I don't want to start this war until the Royal Spartan Army is under the command of Kephisophon. You just tagged them both? Oh, okay. Lucia, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How are you doing, Lucia? I wish there was a way that it would tell you, like, when you can appoint somebody again. Terrible? That's not good at all. I mean, take a seat, sit down, hopefully we can take your mind off of things. There's a leaderboard? Where's the leaderboard? The podium looking button? This? Apparently we're third. I don't know how it works this shit out, but... Well, back to work you go. 4 more hours. Are you going to be on server tonight, Josh? Are we going to see you? For fuck's sake. Oh, Kephisophon. There he is. Right, we can appoint him to the Royal Spartan Army. Good. Now the armies are in the sleeveys. Should if you don't pass out again like last night. Well, I hope I get to see you on server tonight, Josh. That would be much good. Much good, many wow. Let's declare war on these guys to take Achaia. Oh, balls. Fleet maintenance can stay down. Fort maintenance is going to need to go up. Might actually run LEO if they are not overwhelmed. That'd be cool. Excuse you. Where are you going? Yes, exactly. Go back. The fuck? Hello, Etruria. You want to buy olives? Sure, why not? Uh-oh. Demosthenes Euryclid has died. He was killed in a freak accident at the age of 66. He was the head of the Euryclid family, Archigrammateus, and was a pretender to become Basileus and a friend of the Basileus of Sparta. So now we need a new Archigrammateus, the royal steward responsible for administering the collection of taxes and government spending for the monarch. Well, let's check how our civic researcher is. He's 34, which is potentially a little bit young. Maybe we just put in a stand-in old person. Except we don't really have any stand-in old people. Although we could appoint Anaxippos Sosiclid, which would make the Sosiclid stop bitching. And he's 48. Do we reckon, guys? Do we... I mean, we could also give it to Molon Sosiclid, who's 4 years younger for the same reason. You could actually get rid of a bunch of forts to save on money. I probably could, yeah. Lucia, I mean, I don't really know what to say on that. Like, this thing is fucking crazy, and so much thanks to you and other first responders that are on the front lines. My sister's fiance is also a paramedic, obviously not in New York City where things are even harder, but you know, he's also in a similar position, and I have so much respect and love for you guys. Keep doing what you're doing, keep being safe wherever possible, or being as safe as possible, I should say. Hopefully you get the resources that you need to do the job properly, to do the job in a way where you guys are safe and are protected. But thank you so much for everything you're doing. Take a load off, try and relax for a bit. Hopefully we'll be able to, you know, give you a little bit of distraction. You'd give it to the top guy, Mike? Yeah, maybe we'll just give it to Molon. Let him be the Archigrammateus. There's some hipster haircuts going on in this court, I'll say that. A shrine to Tika. Some of the followers of Tika are asking us for funds to build a shrine to their goddess in the territory of Herea in Achaea. It would certainly be a blessing to the city, as well as a new shrine and an area for the people to congregate. Though it is not stated outright, it is implied that a lack of reverence and help would turn Tika against our nation. What do we reckon on this one, guys? Oh, they want more money than we have. They always want more money than we have. Mike says no. Phrynikos saying no. We are definitely not going to do that. Let's have a look at which forts we could potentially get rid of, to be honest. We've got forts fucking everywhere. Jesus. How do you demolish buildings? Aha. Alright. Crete definitely doesn't need as many forts as it's got. I think one on each end is more than enough, with maybe one in the middle. We'll let Knossos stand, but the rest of them can piss off. Sparta I definitely want to be 1. Megalopolis is actually level 2 1, which is pretty good, but we probably don't need Tegea to be 1. So we'll take that out. I kinda do like having Messene and Kifanta protecting Sparta's flanks as well, but Lepreon maybe doesn't need to be 1. Yeah, we have a lot of forts. I'm going to keep these ones for the time being because they're front end and it makes the enemy's advances harder. But as we push beyond this area, we'll start taking some of the stupid ones out. One more on the other end. Or Lictos? No. Hirapitna has one, okay. There we go. We probably don't need as many as we've got down here, but again, I'm going to keep them until we've pushed beyond it. Lysandridas Hikatacid has died. He is killed in a freak accident at the age of 82. He was the Archiatros and a friend of the general of the Royal Spartan Army. So now we need a new Archiatros. And again, the guy that's researching that stuff is not yet ready. So I think this time we do appoint Anaxippos Sosiclid. What do we reckon, guys? We give it Anaxippos? I think Theoridas is a little bit on the young side at 33. Plus Anaxippos has slightly higher statesmanship. Why do we always end up with a lot of old people? I would like to think it's because I'm not super reckless with my characters. Like, I don't just throw people away and go, oh no, I lost 6 characters in 3 turns. Good with me. Alright, we'll appoint Anaxippos Sosiclid as the Archiatros. Let's go and check our researchers here. This dude... Wow. Okay, so he has like 4 zeal. He's at 53% statesmanship and he is 55 years old. We're definitely taking him out. Let's get Amphoteros on the roll because he's got 9 zeal, so if we can get his statesmanship up, he'll be really useful later on. So we're going to swap him into there. Oratory, he's got 8. And he's got 10 zeal actually, so we probably do want him doing something and building his statesmanship up, so he can stay in there. Cassandros is not actually great. And Heroclea is not... There's got to be somebody better than her. Berenice Yochanan, 9 martial, 22 years old. She's the new military researcher. And you know what? Cassandros is getting replaced by Theoridas as well. Before he gets too old to put in there. Have I tried the new DLC for 3K, Lucia? I have. I'm a verified Total War content creator since December, so I actually get them all. Like, I get early access to them and stuff. So yeah, I have played it. I think it's very good. Replace your bodyguard. What, in the council? She is, and she's also 60. But she's too disloyal, so we can't actually remove her. Do we want a disloyal bodyguard? I don't think we do. Hmm. Yeah, I think bribing her, Mike, and then removing her is a good idea. So we're going to bribe her and then replace her very swiftly with... We could replace her with our daughter. TM Toady coming in with the raid. Thank you very much, Toady. Welcome, raiders, welcome. We are currently doing our Sparta campaign with sponsor and officer, so some of our characters are actually sponsored by subscribers. Toady, how was your stream? I'm assuming you were streaming Imperator, but I could be wrong. What were you streaming? I'm good with your daughter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet you are. Alright, we're going to appoint Rode Agiad. Or Rode? I think it'd be Rode. Rode Agiad as our Archisomatophylax. Our bodyguard. Alright, who else is potentially too old in here? We haven't actually checked that for a long time. Kratea is 56, and she's not actually fantastic. I think we'll leave her for a smidge longer. Alright, we should probably try and focus on winning this damn war. Let's send the Royal Spartan Army back up here to defeat this force, which is not going to fight us. And then we'll send it over here to get rid of that one. Toady was getting thick with a tribe. Oh! Which tribe was he getting thick with? Okay, go back, go back, go back. Okay, we've won that battle. The Spartan Reserve Army winning its first fight, but it doesn't look like it's going to fare very well in the second. Nope, morale is dropping pretty swiftly. Oh, come on. They are running out of cohorts. 2 cohorts each left. Nope, there goes our heavy infantry cohort. We are definitely not going to win that, so we'll try and keep the army alive. Meanwhile, in comes the Royal Spartan Army to clean things up. What is their makeup? Right, it's 2, 2 and 2. That's not great. Excuse you. God damn it. Oi! Stop running away. There we go. Smashed. Let's go get rid of this new regiment that they're raising. Oh, we can't apparently. Just finished a second stalemate defensive war against Carthage. Playing in Iberia. Oh yeah, you are. I saw you. The same ones that I saw you when I raided yesterday. Playing in Iberian religion plus pre-Indo-European culture group to keep things interesting. Oh. That's pretty cool, Toady. So you were so far not getting pushed around by Carthage then? We've got to take some of this territory. And I'm actually going to recruit 2 more heavy infantry cohorts into the reserve army. So we're using bottleneck, which is good. At least when using it in that one. And we're using it in the reserves. Man of Ares. One of our soldiers has the reputation of a man blessed by the god of war himself, which is, of course, our father, Ares the First. Fighting with a frenzy unlike any other. Some of our other soldiers question why he has not been promoted after all his heroic deeds during war, while others treat him as some sort of demigod. What do we think we should do here, guys? Last war was more rough, but we've had our raised levies to rely on, even when dry on the manpower pool. I haven't played enough tribal factions to really understand how that works, to be honest. But if you're holding Carthage at bay, that's pretty impressive. Join the court. Mike saying join the court. Mike, of course, sponsoring Phrynikos Philidai. 3 units for unrest, basically. Ah. We'll bring that guy into the court. We are going to... the Siege of Aigion is won. Good. We'll have the Royal Spartan Army decimate them. We'll bring the reserves up here to try and besiege Patrai. Oh, we caught them. Battle of Claytor. Where did they get 15,000 troops from? Did you call somebody in? No, you didn't. Go back that way. In fact, stay there. We'll just cover while the reserves besiege Patrai. Yes, we do want extra heavy infantry discipline, but I don't think we want to export to Dime because we're going to be attacking them at some point. Where is Tindaria? They're on Sicily, so we will export it to you. Is India in this game, Lucia? Yes, it is. It's way over here, which is obvious because that's where India is in real life too. I don't know why I said it's way over here, like that was a surprise, but yeah, India is in the game. It's like, yes, India is in the game. It's in Scotland. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, to be honest. Want to play this game with some kind of name list mod for like subs and stuff, Toadie? I think I heard you say that yesterday. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. It certainly would be a good option to have. I'm gonna move down here. Oh shiz. Well, this is going to be an enormous fight. It's like 30,000 of them against 20,500 of us. They're getting their absolute teeth kicked in. Good. Get wrecked. Cool. Let's move the reserve army back over there. And the Royal Spartan Army to there. And maybe we can besiege them and win the war. Oh, I think we wiped out their armies. That's good. Patronage of the arts has come up again. We can actually afford it. Basileus is expected to be a patron of the arts. Artistic depictions of the Basileus cement legitimacy in the eyes of the people. Styled in the manner of popular gods and heroes, these sculptures, paintings and murals are often worth their hefty price. What do we think we want to do here, guys? Was around the Asoka Maurya created the empire. I don't actually know historically when that occurred, so I can't confirm fully for you, but the game takes place in what is like 300 BC towards like AD. I don't know. I'm not massively up to scrub on Indian history, but the Mauryans are certainly in it, so it's possible. Oh, Mike is saying yes. Okay. How much does it cost? 59 gold. Well, 60 gold, because it's 59 and a half. We've pretty much got this war in the bag now, I think. The Egypt is making a claim and wants the crest. It would be time to prepare an army. Oh god, no. Egypt are coming. I'd say build it, your legitimacy is hurting. Your legitimacy is hurting. Alright, we must not neglect the arts. At Phrynikos's recommendation. Alright, let's get these sieges down, and then... Oh god, they're besieging that one. Stop it! Whoa, what's going on with the Royal Spartan Army? Can't get a whole lot of replenishment in that province, or in that city. That's not good at all. Can't go to Egypt. I can't go to Egypt. I'm an analyst. I still haven't watched that. Is it worth watching? That's the new, like, the Jack Ryan TV series, right, on Amazon? You haven't either, Toadie? Have you just seen that fucking advertisement a million times like I have? Just meme over the ads. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing too. Siege of Pelene is won. Hooray! Right, let's try and disrupt the Siege of Aigion. We can invoke an omen. Let's invoke Arius again, our glorious god king. Beat the stuffing out of these dudes. And then, to be honest, I reckon if we just chase them around and stop them from besieging anything back, we've got this won. Just keep chasing them and kicking them in. Let the reserves besiege Patrai and then we'll be fine. I almost feel bad for them, but only almost. Siege of Patrai is won, 100% war score. So now we can say, hey, give us everything. Okay, thanks, bye. The Aegionian or Aegionian elite. After a protracted conquest, we have finally routed the Aegionian armies and laid waste to their lands. During the sacking of their capital, many important prisoners were taken, many of them having previously held important positions in the Aegionian Senate. They now languish in our dungeons, awaiting whatever fate we decide to impose upon them. So many teeth kicked in. Exactly. I mean, we're Sparta. What else are we going to do? Isn't that the whole point of Sparta, is to kick people in the chest into big holes, and if there's no big hole to kick them into, kick them in the teeth. Mike's saying banish. That's the spirit. Kick them in the teeth. Banish those of class. By suggestion of Phrynikos. And we have to make the same call with the Patrai elite as well. What do we want to do with them? Toady, I have actually got a quotes channel in my Discord. Which, if you want to be in my Discord, !Discord will get you an invite. Don't feel obligated, but just in case. Mike saying banish as well. Banish them too. Mike, thank you for popping the Discord command. We have won the war. Let's take the Royal Army back to Sparta. And I'm actually going to garrison the reserve army up here at Stymphalis, because we're starting to gain some significant territory now. It looks like Macedon are invading Dima. Yeah, Macedon are attacking a whole bunch of people, including Elis, Dima, and Aetolia. Not sure if I'm a big fan of that, but I don't know what we can do about it. Was in a line battle on Holdfast you forgot you was on? Oh, damn it, real jealous. Look, I need to play Holdfast on stream at some point. Hey, Toady, welcome to the Discord, bud. Let me just get you a Twitch follower tag. There you go. That'll turn your name purple. Scott, welcome to the stream. What is Holdfast, Mike? Oh dear. You're in for something extremely... You're in for a rude awakening. We had a battle of the bands. Me and two other pipers ended up facing down 3 French fifers and a drummer. Excellent. Macedon, why you do this? I mean... Okay, hold on. Elis are at war with Epirus as well as Macedon. They're only allied with Aetolia. Part of me feels like... Oh shit. They have 12,000 men there. Part of me feels like the... Like, we should attack Elis and try and take it before the Macedonians do. What do we reckon, guys? Do we try and grab Elis before the Macedonians? Just found out I'm getting my kid for a week starting tomorrow. That's awesome, Scott. Looking forward to having the kiddo down. Alrighty, we've probably got about 40 minutes left on the stream for this session, guys. The Olympic Games has come around again. Phrynikos is a candidate again, and Marsyas Perakid, who's 26, but Phrynikos is our admiral, so if we sent him, he would stop being admiral whilst he goes. You lose your position, Mike, if you go. I'm sure you'd actually know that because you play the game, but... Yeah, Holdfast is a fun game to play. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those games where you can achieve a lot with a British accent and shouting. I have the best chance of winning unless the other guy has 11 martial or better. He does have 11 martial. You guys have even martial. I think we're going to send Marzias? I think it's Marzias, yeah. That's not how you send him, Tom. That is. There you go. Although we're sending him to the place we're about to invade. Stanislaw Sosiclid, for reasons known only to himself, has begun voicing his opinion in support of something whenever the assembles. I think that's supposed to be whenever the Senate assembles, and he's also, not only has he forgotten what the Senate is, or what the Spartan version is, he's forgotten who it is he's voicing his support for. Such sycophantic actions may be tiresome, but a voice for is better than a voice against. Chris, welcome to the Discord as well, buddy. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you nice. Chris needs a Wolfpack tag as well. There we go. I don't know what I'm supporting, but I support it, damn it. I mean, Leonidas is loving and forgiving, so I feel like he would put up with it. Blackguard! You cowardly blackguard! Get up! Push forward! You're not going to win any wars down there, sonny! Push! We're gonna put up with it. As you guys clearly do with me. Hello, no, we're not going to trade with you because we're about to be at war with you, but we will trade with the Tribaloi Revolt. Why not? This is madness! This is Sparta! I think we are going to try and steal some territory here. Take Achaia! Go! Stasanor Sosiclid has died, apparently so confused at not knowing who he's supporting, he supported his own death. How the fuck he's done that, I don't know. But hey, I'm not Stasanor Sosiclid. He was the head of the Sosiclid family, I'm sure they lament his passing so greatly, and a friend of the head of the Euryclid family, who probably regrets the friendship. Also, he was a friend of the Basileus of Sparta, and I definitely regret being friends with him. Stasanor Sosiclid is my spirit animal. There you go. Well, Stasanor Sosiclid is dead now. You know what? Let's move the reserve army to Elis, because then we can besiege both, and the Macedonians cannot take one off us. Touched by Hermes, Messene have seen a huge influx of traders and travellers from far and wide recently. One of our advisors jokingly suggests we must have been blessed by Hermes himself. It might have been a joke, but paying our dues to the god might be a good idea nonetheless. It could only be a boost in a long-term business, right? He died as he lived, a complete twat. thanks to Hermes costs a lot of money, so I think we'll just take money, thank you. We will be inspired by the god and make the most out of this. I'm pretty sure is what we said every time that's come up. 'Cause Sparta! Yes, we will take your money, thank you very much. The Olympic Games have been concluded. Some dickend from... Wait, are they all... No, I don't think they're all from there. Who cares? We didn't win. We never win. Yes, we will host the Olympics, and everyone else is banned. Sparta! Sparta gets banned from the Olympics, conquers the Olympics. Spartans, where are you going? To invade a sporting event! Yeah, I don't think that would have quite worked in 300 if it had been Spartans! What is your profession? Sporting events! Sporting events! Sporting events! Doesn't quite have the same impact. Oh yeah, we can go and invade Achaia too. Or Achaia. Let's do that. Or Zakynthos, sorry. Zakynthos. We can go and invade Zakynthos. Look at me. I am the Olympics now. We're going to do the 100-meter dash into their capital. Yes, indeed. We're going to do shot put, but with the heads of our enemies. Rome would like to import vegetables. Sure, why not? Go for it, Rome. You can import vegetables from us. Leonidas introduces 2 new competitions, teeth kicking and kicking people into holes. Strangely enough, events that always seem to be won by Spartans. No, Macedonia's trying to get Zakynthos before me. Fuck you! Oh, you slimy bastards. I hate you, Macedon. I thought he said he was going to go and invade IKEA, and my first thought was, those poor Swedes. Then my second thought was, good luck finding your way out. Then my third thought was, the vital screw that holds your siege together will inevitably be missing. Peace out quickly and they'll be stuck out there. I don't think they'll give me what I want though. Yeah. You need 100% war score really to convince some of these numpties to give you what you want. Oh well, let's just go and invade Aetolia then. If we get there before Macedon, it doesn't matter. Oh good. Everyone's besieging these guys, like literally everyone. Why did that just turn blue? I'm not giving it to fucking Macedon. Go away. Well, I guess we're just going to camp out until somebody wins. Who owns that? Aetolia. We can't go over there. Okay. Well, too bad for everybody else, I guess. We're just gonna chill out. Send the reserves down to Lepreon. Good luck and good night. Thank you very much for stopping by, Toady. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow as well. Hopefully see you soon. Well, I don't know how these wars are going to end. Basically, somebody's going to have to go first with the peace stuff. Denied legitimacy. Word has reached us that Memnon Euclid has been spreading dangerous rhetoric that calls into question Leonidas I Agiad's right to rule. challenging Leonidas the First Agiad on grounds of birth, efficacy, and morality, Memnon Euryclid could cause widespread dissent if these claims are not dealt with. My dad's the fucking god of war, you lunatic! What's wrong with you? I mean, we're loving and forgiving, so I feel like we would just ignore him, but you're going to be lurking, Chris. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you letting me know. Thank you for the lurk. Repudiate. 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 So Phrynikos is saying repudiate. I personally think that we should be ignoring, which puts us at something of an impasse. Execute? That's not really an option. Do. Kick him into a hole. This is why I don't play these games. I'm too murder happy. Well, we're at a tie, so I'm going to go with my choice. We're going to ignore his wild claims. Apparently Epirus wants to be allies. That could be interesting. If we go to war with Macedon and we pull Phrygia and Epirus in, Macedon would be getting attacked from 3 fronts. I don't think they would survive that. This man is dissenting. Kill him. What do we think about an alliance with Epirus, guys? Oh, I think the Romans are actually making some gains down here. They're occupying a lot of territory. Yes to an alliance, says Phrynikos. Let's do it. Let's ally with Epirus. What the fuck? Who are they? Oh, Dima. Okay. Good for them, I guess. We're gonna see which way round this, I don't know what's going on with this war right now. This is just messy. Phrygia is calling us to arms. Who did you attack now, Phrygia? Armenia, who should be to their, their east. Yeah, I don't see any problem with joining that war. Macedon is invading Epirus. Are they? No, they're allied with Epirus. Yes, we will join Phrygia against Armenia. Oh! Did Macedon just peace out? I think they did. Messapia wants to import cloth from us. We're going to do that for the extra research points. You down there. You in there, because I think we're still at war with them. Yes, we are. Let's do this! The March of Time. The March of War. Eat snacky s'mores. Age finds us all in the end. Even the priests and surgeons shake their heads when confronted with the inevitable decline of the human body, as Leonidas I Agiad is finding out. He may not have much time left. He's got diphtheria. You can make a decision. Yeah, but it's just abolishing social equity, because we have that turned on. Oh, We just took that one anyway. Okay, I guess we'll go over the water then. In fact, you go there. And once they've arrived, you go there. Hello, would you like to fight? We would. It is our profession, you could say. And we shall pursue you across the water and annihilate yet another of your forces, because we are Sparta. Oh, wow. These guys are putting up a bit of a fight. Holy hell. Aru! Scandal! Scandal is, unfortunately, part of an average day in the Spartan court. Ordinarily, we would simply ignore such petty squabbles. However, on this occasion, the esteemed Andronikos Spartakid was found in flagrante delicto with his lover, Kratea Agiad, by his spouse, Nikagora Sosiclid. Nikagora Sosiclid, the spouse, overcome with despair, has appealed to the court to have Andronikos Spartakid stripped of office as a punishment for his brazenly public vice. He's 51 years old. He is our Epiproxenos. Do we want to replace him? How's our oratory researcher doing? He's only got 27. I mean, you know. What do we reckon, guys? Rob's just like, flog, 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 flog. So bloodthirsty. None of our business, says Mike. That is true, we are forgiving, so maybe we would. We are victorious. Let's besiege that province of Naupactos. Are we at war with them? No, I don't think we are. I see. We would have to go up there and besiege Thermos. Aha! We can get a new military tradition. Military colonies. Sure, why not? Siege of Dima is won. Let's head to Naupactos to make sure that they don't push back against us. In fact, we'll head to Thermos and bring the Royal Spartan army back down to Naupactos. There we go. Have the reserves take over the siege. And I think, once we defeat these guys and take that territory, that's all that they've got left. Between... Wait, we're at war with Amphissa? We've won the siege of Thermos. Who's Oh, we are at war with them. Okay. Well, let's go besiege them then. That's an interesting way of doing things. God damn it. They've got lots of heavy infantry. In fact, they've got a massive army. And we most certainly do not. Uh-oh. This is not going well. Time to flee. They've got massive forces. Are you Dong Zhuo in disguise, you Chinese, when you smile? What? There we go, the reserves have swept in under Demodamos. and won the day. Fantastic. We'll bring the Royal Spartan army back through. Where the heck are they getting so many troops from? Jesus. Or maybe it's just the cohorts, actually. Okay, cool. I think we've defeated them. What's the point in conquering the world if you can't be feared while doing it? Dongzhuo 2020. So that's... yeah, I think when we besiege this territory... What the hell is this? Peace imminent? How? Oh, well, we don't want peace yet. We want to take Amphissa too. Oh wait, Ayatollah owns that island over there. Hello, Spartan Reserve Army. Why can't you go over there? Alright, let's bring the fleet up. Turbulent priests! High Priest Leontis Spartakid has made it clear to the priesthood that she can no longer tolerate Leonidas I Agiad's godless impiety. Without the support of the priesthood, the people will start to believe that Leonidas does not have the support of the gods, which would harm our legitimacy. What do we reckon, guys? Scott says lop off her head and take over yourself. Mike says let her complain. That's what I think we do as well, Mike, because we are forgiving. So we're going to go with that. Who are you guys? And where do you think you're going? What the fuck? Why can't the reserve army move anywhere? Alright, we'll take the Royal Spartan army then. We'll leave the reserves where they are. They are currently running low on food. Hello! Don't mind us, we're just coming to take over your island. Thank you. Who else are we? Why are we? Oh no, that. Okay. Apparently we're in 2 Phrygian-Armenian wars. Not sure how we've achieved that feat, but hey ho. Alrighty, we'll return the navy to... Oh! Oh, hello! You're doing what exactly? Mukaporid's mercenaries. They're just kind of standing there, which is interesting, but hey ho didgeridoo. There will be a civil war in 33 months. I'd rather there wasn't. Our siege of Amphissa is won. Right, good. We're at 100% war score. So, let's say you give us everything and we leave. What do we want to do with the Amphissan elite, guys? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yes, we could indeed Samwise Gamgee them, but that's not what I was expecting. Scott saying imprison their leaders. You know what? Scott's never had the sway in a decision yet, so we're going to give Scott this one. We're going to imprison their leaders. We also need to decide what we're doing with the Elean elite. Potatoes. You can recruit mercenaries from anywhere in the world, but they have to touch your territory before they can use them. Ah, so they basically had no territory to move the mercs into. That makes sense. What are we doing with the Elean elite, guys? Scott's saying nuke 'em, but I don't think ancient Sparta had nukes. No quarter, says Mike. No quarter it is. And the Dimian elite. I think we're going to have to do the Ayatolian elite as well. Quick, spend the gold on mercs before those fucking Spartans pillage it. Banish. And the Aetolian elite, which should be the last ones, because there was 4 states that we just subjugated. Same. Banish again. Alright. We can also liberate the Temple of Zeus now. As the gods have commanded and our priests have foreseen, we have safely secured the region around Olympia. Though we have liberated the area from barbarian overlords, the people seem surprisingly timid about our annexation. They will adjust to the new rulership in time. And priests of Zeus, we can do that too. Let's do that then. The Olympians plead with us to rule themselves and apparently have seen signs from the divine that this will be the will of the gods. As they are new to the shackles of our rule, we have promised them safety for now, until things have settled down. It will be an alliance that benefits both our nations. Who are we to oppose divine will? Wait, what? Did we just... Oh, okay. We released Olympia as a feudatory state. That's interesting. I didn't even know that's what was going to happen. Aha, rural Arcadia. Tegea and Herea need at least one building. Okay. Let's do... They have a lot of slaves in there, so a local slave output will probably be useful. And Tegea has also got a lot of slaves, so... Oh, we don't have the money for that one. Okay. Alright, let's send the Royal Spartan Army back to Sparta. And the Spartan reserves are moving to where they want to be. The influence of the Agiad family. So there is almost definitely something wrong with this game right now, because we've literally adopted him already. His name is Agiad, for fuck's sake. Why is it still saying, and if we click on Leonidas, I noticed this before, he's not there as a son. I don't know what's happening here. I mean, I'm going to click on the one we already picked just to see if it makes it work. He's apparently the biggest heir, but I have no idea what's going on. Start diminishing forts. Yeah, we could probably do that. I'm going to keep the one in Patrai because it governs that crossing. Dima definitely doesn't need one. Aigion definitely doesn't need one. because they're controlled by Patrai. I'm going to keep the one at Pelene because it borders Macedon, same with Cleonae. I'm going to keep these because they govern the mountain passes. And I'm potentially going to keep Argos. Definitely keeping them because they border Macedon. I'm going to keep Elis. I'm going to keep the rest of them for a little bit longer. Let's go to our economy and say maintenance down. Extra research points for importing cloth or exporting cloth to the Potulatensian revolt. Jesus Christ. I hate Greek names. Have the Pyrrhic Wars kicked off yet? They don't technically kick off historically, like it doesn't follow history, it's a sandbox, but I don't think Rome and Carthage have yet come to blows, so I would say that they haven't. Leonidas I Agiad appears to be developing a strong camaraderie with Anaxippos Sosiclid. Sometimes it can be advantageous to have a friend watching one's back, but it is not too late to avoid this situation. What do we reckon here, guys? We've got about 10 minutes left in the stream. Maybe 20. We'll see. Oh, that's true, I am thinking of the Punic War. I'm an idiot. The Pyrrhic Wars would have been with Pyrrhus of Epirus, right? Yeah, I mean, he's still alive, so... No, Ryan's right. I actually, for some reason, I read Pyrrhic Wars and thought Punic Wars. But Pyrrhic refers to Epirus, Pyrrhus. I mean, you know. I think we're going to become friends with Anaxippos because it matches Leonidas' traits. I don't think we can. It's not uncolonized, Mike. It's a tributary state. It's our vassal. Basically, the people of Olympia asked to govern themselves, and we said yes. But they still are subject to us. We should probably try and avoid a civil war. Demodamus Sosiclid is not particularly happy. Ryan, why you no happy? We're going to bribe Demodamus to try and bring him back on side. There we go, that's prevented the civil war. I think we're getting to the point where our next war is going to be Macedon, whether we want it to or not. They have 49 cohorts, 49,000 men. We have 20. can actually afford to build some stuff in Sparta. We're going to increase the training camp for Sparta. Sure, why not? Oh good, we can get an omen. We will invoke Apollo Carneus for extra commerce income, because we need that cash. Theon down here has a farming settlement. It can't build more than one building right now. Hello. Incompetent storage. Distraught officials from the province of Laconia are reporting that a not insubstantial portion of the province's grain reserves have been allowed to fester and rot away due to the ineffably incompetent practices used to store them. The local people are in uproar at their toil being wasted so frivolously and worry about having to go hungry. All look to us for justice in this scarcely unbelievable scandal. What do we want to do here, guys? Have to get Macedon to declare war on you? Maybe. The top one says Phrynikos. Keep forgetting his name. See to it that proper standards are followed. Very well. We shall do that. Epidaros doesn't have... Oh my god! The Olympic Games! We can either send Nicagora Sosiclid, or we can send Simon Spartakid. They're both 20-year-old. 20-year-olds. The top one, Nicagora Sosiclid. Anybody else? I think we're going with Phrynikos' selection of Nicagora then. Right, I'm trying to see what the fuck we want to build in here, and it keeps giving me pop-ups every time I look. It has iron here. Interesting. Oh, we need a lot of cash to upgrade that though. Okay, I guess we'll hold off for a bit. Oh my god! Leonidas has died. Cephisophon I is now the Basileus. Died of a particularly rotten herring at the age of 71. So now, Cephisophon is the Basileus. Cephisophon is 47 years old. He's a polymath, he's intelligent, honest, and tolerant. We should probably try and find him a wife, preferably one that isn't going to disappear. $30, $24, $34, $64. I mean, he was adopted as an Agiad, so he's not blood related to any of the Agiads. So we could have him marry Milena. Who I think is Leonidas's daughter. Red herring. Twang! You'd think they'd learn to stop eating rotten fish, yeah. Mike's saying the 24-year-old. Yeah, I think we marry him to Milena Agiad. And hope that it actually works. Apparently she's dumb. He's intelligent and she's dumb. She's deceitful and plain speaking, but you know what? Too bad. Blustering with excitement, Kephisophon summoned his domestic aid. After far too long alone, he decided to extend an offer of marriage to the pulchritudinous young woman, Milena of the Agiad dynasty. Fuck knows how I read that word. The envoy reports that the young woman Milena almost swooned after receiving the news. It may be that Kephisophon and Milena are an ideal match. Splendid. Hooray! She's actually appeared as his goddamn wife. Alrighty. Yep, she's still there as his wife. Wonderful. And her father was indeed Leonidas. Olympia wants to import cloth from us. Of course! Dear Olympia! Of course you may import cloth from us. Pulchritudinous, adjective meaning beautiful. Had to Google that one. You and me both. The Olympics concluded again. Wait. Overall, the victor was declared to be Nicagora Sosiclid of Sparta, a first-time winner of the Olympics whose brawn, virility and Heraclean vigour are beyond compare. She will go down in the annals of history as a champion of the Olympiad. Praise be to Nicagora. Oh wow, that really helps people's opinion of you too. Shit. Praise be to Nicagora! We won at the Olympics, guys! You know what? I think winning at the Olympics is as good a place as any to bring the stream to an end. I mean, we've probably got a small period of peace to go through. We are most likely going to be fighting Macedon in our next war, even if we're trying to take Hermione's territory because they're allied with Macedon. So we're going to be pushing up into mainland Greece. Mission-wise, we need to try and work on this one and yeah, finish these. I don't think we've got much to do to finish these, to be honest, so we'll get that set of missions completed. So let's do a save first, shall we? Good. Right, let's go find out where we're raiding today. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me on day 4 of our Sparta campaign. I have had much fun. Apologies for the couple of internet drops, including the one in the middle. We'll be back with more Imperator Rome next Thursday, 8 PM BST. I'll probably be back with more streaming tonight, with some Sun State roleplay, and the next stream I'll be doing at this time will be like around about this time. I mean 8 PM BST will be Monday, where we do another day of our Total War 3 Kingdoms Dongzhuo campaign. I have seen a handy capable one before, Chris. I went on a raid with Randy, or with Kyle over there. Yeah, he's a super cool dude. Nobody else is playing Imperator Rome, so we can't raid anyone on that kind of playing field. None of the SRP hooligans are streaming, so that's out. In which case, we're just gonna go on who's got the least people watching them right now, because I like to spread the love, and you know, the love is felt more when it has a bigger impact. So we are gonna go and raid Micron. We've raided Micron a couple of times. He's a Scottish dude, very funny guy. He's currently playing Rocket League, which is a big shift in what we're watching, but as I said, nobody else is streaming Imperator Rome, at least nobody that I follow. So we'll head over to Micron's stream. When you get over there, make sure you make some noise, drop some oh my dogs, spread the love, make sure Micron knows where the raid is coming from. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have fun with Micron. If you don't already follow him and you like what you see, please do give him a follow. For the time being though, it's going to be Wardog out.